and it's going to be green light racing here at Monza. Here goes Noah. We're going to try and go wheel to wheel with the leader, Vic, once again, back on the top step. We did say take it easy. Oh my goodness. Sinead's going to go for it here into 14, 15. Side by side, is it going to be Mercedes or is it going to be a BMW?
Hello and good evening everyone, and welcome to the stream. It is Tatuus. We are back here on a Thursday evening, and it is the Nurburgring Nordschleife. It's going to be an absolutely crazy one, I can tell you that one, folks. Quick off the bat, there is no qualifying this evening. We are going straight to race for 1 hour. There was no qualifying. It's just going to be a mad one, I think. Before we get started though, quick shout out from our affiliators, and that is Asetek Sim Sport. Go ahead, get yourself some lovely new sim gear and head to the checkout. It's 5% off if you use the code Phoenix Sim Sport. But joining me in the comments box this evening is Leo. Good evening to you, Leo. How are we doing?
I'm doing good, thanks. How about you?
Aye, not too bad, thanks. Looks like it's going to be an absolutely amazing one this evening. What do you think?
Yeah, hopefully driver's gonna be keeping us safe into turn one. And hopefully minimal risk, but plenty of action.
Oh, we're hoping so. Plenty of action indeed. It is the Nordschleife after all. We've got 1 hour straight race coming up, so it should be about 9 laps in these cars, mostly flat out round here. So expect a lot of slipstreaming. So we've got a few guys still buzzing around. It is almost the end of free practice. Drivers should be going through the briefing at the moment. And then we'll be getting straight to the track action. So, no idea what the grid order is going to be, but we can probably see from practice that a few drivers have yet to set some times. We have 16 on the grid this evening, so a fair number. Oh, Rico decides he's had a little trip to the barrier.
What's your thoughts on your top three?
Well, looking like at the moment, Miku's, if he can keep it on track, which it looks like he is. I've ran with him at the round here before. He was in an MX-5, I was in an RS 1600, and yeah, he definitely knows the track well, so I'm expecting him to have a good result today. Definitely don't count out Mikael, though. Oh, as we curse Miku straight away. Don't count out Mikael, though. He is definitely in the running tonight. Mav could definitely do it if we don't curse him.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Drivers up there.
Well, there's definitely plenty of drivers up there. Riku's definitely, he was a fast one last week in qualifying, just had a very unlucky race, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
419, another quick one. He should
Maybe
be.
Kenzo, if he's racing. Or...
I do not think Kenzo is in this evening. No, he's not. So, no Kenzo this evening. We have the likes of 419 with us. So, yep, he'll definitely be one to watch. So, opening, bit of a dark horse. He was very good at the end of last season, actually, at the Nurburgring, but that was a GP circuit. But running the Nordschleife, we'll see what he's like today. So, definitely don't count him out. Gear, looks like he's got some pace in him. And Brisbane as well. Does look like it could be quite tight, but we'll just have to see. Everyone is just trying their hardest to get the last little bit of practice out before they get on for the race. 3 minutes left to go of this session.
Yeah. As we might see a photo finish towards the end, maybe.
Oh, this track a photo finish. I mean, we'll just have to see what happens during the race. It's going to be. I think the gaps are just going to be a little bit too big for a photo finish, especially. Whoa, where Louis was in the barrier there. As I was saying, it's. I think the gaps will just be a little bit too big this evening for photo finishes. It's a long track after all, so plenty can go wrong. As Maverick and chat, this is going to be tough. Oh, you're no wrong, mate. Whoa, as 419's just proving a point. It is going to be tough, losing at the top of the foxhole there. Oh, I don't want to bottom out the car there, mate. And off he goes.
Oh.
Prison's still going on. Same place that 419 just binned it. Peck has just joined us. Nice. So we have even more drivers on track.
As traffic might be a bit of a problem, trying to get places where you want to be on the left or the right hand sides.
Definitely in the opening lap while the cars are all bunched together, yeah, it's going to be a bit chaotic. Once the field spreads, it should be a little bit easier for the guys to just run their races. But definitely the opening stages, yeah, it's going to be tight, and there's going to be a lot of battling going on in the on track. And again, slipstream is going to be absolutely key. Stay close to somebody through these twisty bits, and as soon as you get a little sniff at the back straight, off you go.
Yeah, and teammates might be working together, hopefully.
Oh, definitely. There are some guys working together this evening. There are some teams, so they will definitely be working with each other, trying to get the most out of this. DLX boys for sure. Nestor will definitely be trying to help out his teammate Mikhail to keep up with Miku at the top. We'll just have to see about how it all pans out. Prison just getting past 419 there. And 419 and Mav in the shared liveries as well.
It doesn't Maverick's livery kind of look like a bit of a McLaren?
It is, isn't it? It's like a little nod to the old McLarens. But I wonder if they're running papaya rules.
I don't know what year it is, but it could be 2020 or 2021.
It looks like it, yeah. Especially that little slight blue at the back.
Yeah, trying to brighten up the car.
It is very nice though, I must admit. I've got to love the good old camera angles behind the fence here at the Nordschleife. So I mean, the cars are just flat out for the most part. They will have to stop during this race. And there's no way those fuel tanks are going to last an hour around here. Probably lap 5 they're looking at for pit stops. I'm just going to run under what tyres everyone's going to be running. A little bit of a mix of hards and mediums through practice. Nobody quite brave enough to run the softs, I don't think.
Otherwise it probably would be a 2-stopper on the softs around here.
Ooh, more like a 3 or 4 stopper. 419 sees the grass and off he goes.
Yeah.
Oh, nice recovery though. Prison goes away. This is my favourite part of the track, to be honest with you. Nice and twisty and fast, and it's all downhill. The car can get really light down here as well. It's so impressive. I love running the GT3s around this track.
The YouTube corner, I like that corner because you got so much exit, you could kind of like run over a bit and use the curbs.
Just as you're talking, we're watching Prison come up to YouTube corner now. Say hello, wave to the crowd.
Oh, he does use enough space, yeah.
Plenty curb. Now this part of the track can get really bouncy. Oh, you want to kind of stay away from those curbs. Running overtime, so these guys will get to the end of their laps, and then that'll be that. Race time. Whoa. It's squirrely again on those curves, Prison. Nice and fast round here, back to the right. Then into the brakes, into the left. And you come up to the Kleinis carousel. Wow, bit too hot in there, Prison. 419 looks to finish his race. Oh, that's me. Miku jumping out of the
That's definitely one way to bin your car or spin your car.
Oh, absolutely. Miku though, he's running back out. We're in overtime. So the session will end. I think Miku's just getting bored.
Trying to get some practice laps in, as it might as well count.
Throw a bit of mileage on the car. It'd be nice for him to probably get a nice feel of that sector 1 as well, especially if he wants to try and get ahead of the pack. If he starts on pole, I have no idea how this grid's going to line up, to be honest. Could be completely random for all we know.
Could be reverse grid maybe.
Oh, that would be crazy.
Oh.
No idea how this is going to be. How this is going to be resolved. We'll just have to see.
Yeah. If it was a lucky, what's it called, a wheel spinner that determines the grid, that would be very interesting as well.
Oh yeah. The likes of like 13 bot or Fiala grabbing pole position, maybe, you know, ooh, we're all about to find out. The race is in 3 minutes. 1 hour of the Nordschleife. I'm just making sure I am in the pit lane. I am indeed in the pit lane. Let's go on board. So who's taking pole position? Cabanas, by the looks of things. We'll see.
no.
We'll try and go at the front. Right. Who is taking pole position in this lovely grid? It's not letting me go between any more of those drivers. Lovely. Oh, you gotta love it. Oh well, we'll never figure it out. Alright, can I jump back to me? I can. Haha. So Mikhail's there. We've got...
Oh.
We have a car pointing the wrong way. This is going well. So we're just going to... I have no idea what's going on. Maybe there's too many cars on the grid. But I'm just going to stay on board. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I can do some things here. Ta-da, I forgot I was an admin. I can restart. Right. I think most people are right, because, well, I would have started here. I need to return to my pit box. And we're actually going to get on board with somebody.
Yeah.
Oh dear, wrong button. Right. Maverick is starting P16. Mikhail is in P12. So I think this is an order I gear. So we're going to go with Cabanas is on pole. Finally we figured it out. Then it's Sopanen. Oh. No, it's not, because half these people are not on the grid. Oh my lord. Right, we'll figure it out when the race starts. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
My displays are all wrong. Apologies, folks. All I know is in 2 minutes' time we're going to have a race around the Nordschleife. And it's going to be interesting to say the least. We'll stay on board with Gear, because we definitely know that he's there. And, yeah. So what do you think? Interesting battle? One person starting on the mediums, it's Matteo, so he's going for a brave one.
I feel like Matteo's got some great pace that he could probably show off.
Well, it would have to be some really great pace, but it'll be an early pit stop if he has chosen a medium strat. He hasn't. He has changed it. The only driver that is actually on mediums is me, but I'm obviously not racing. I am going to...
Yeah.
So, we are good. 1 minute to go, though. What do you think? Anyway, you think major accidents, lap 1 at all?
I feel like Maverick, he might get caught up in one. I don't want to say he's causing one, but he might get caught up in one.
You think Mav might be a bit cursed?
Yeah, because
Alright.
last time in Daytona, it might have bit him a bit.
Well, I'll try and not curse him too much today.
Yeah.
As we get an overview of the field. That is a lot of cars going into a very tight turn 1. I'm going to sit with Gear, and I can see a Miku in the mirrors. So, he's up there. He's up there. Oh, it's going to know all over the place. I do believe that Sapkin at the rear of the grid. Roko's near the back as well, from what I can make out with the liveries. 49. Yeah, I think 419 or Mav is ahead of us at the moment. And then there's one behind. So once my display fixes itself, we'll figure out where everybody is.
Yeah.
All we know is that Gear's in P6. But we're about to get going. Here we go. Lights are out. And we're off skis. It is time for the Nordschleife. It looks like Miku's absolutely got a blistering one. It was Miku indeed. who's had a blistering one. Oh dear, I've pressed the wrong button again. Sorry about that, folks. Back to the race action.
Ooh, yellow flag.
And there's a yellow flag, yep.
That is P16 or now P17. And Matteo, has Matteo got caught up in something?
Looks like Tommaso's actually been caught up in something, and Matteo's down. Peck's gone round. So this has been a bit of a mental start to the race, to say the least. So Matteo's obviously had an accident. Tommaso down the grid as well. Oh, Fiala goes straight into the barrier there. As we see another car round. That looks like Louis. Yeah, he's gone down. Nugget down in 10th, Rico in 9th, Mikel is in 8th with Nestor, his teammate, right there with him. Sopanen has the lead with 419 right behind him. Miku's up into P3 with Brisen right behind him. Gear's in P5, so the front seem to have got away with it.
Yeah, slowly starting to pull away.
Yeah,
the top 5.
That's it. Mav's still there. He's 11th right now. Well, this is what I mean. If these guys can all stick together, then the slipstream is going to be massive round here.
Yeah, it's just gonna hopefully kick in to some of these drivers, and yeah, plenty of action here.
Yes, we've already got a chain going on, and that's Miku just ahead of Brisen. So this is the battle for P3, as Miku's looking to battle 419. It's opening, trying to stretch his legs a little bit as well.
So there is still a yellow flag, I don't know. Is that for Matteo? Has he gone off track again, or...?
I'm not entirely sure what the yellows are for. Somebody's had a whoopsie. We do have yellow flags.
In the race.
Or it could be that I have a glitched HUD. I can fix that. Hold on. I do not think that's correct. Oh, a little bit of lag there. Excuse that. There we go. I'll just fix that because I don't think that's quite correct.
Yeah. P1's Sopen, he is slowly starting to pull away. 0.8, and 419 is being under pressure at the moment.
It looks like it. 419. A little bit further back down the order. Let's see where it is, everybody. So, Mav at the back of this chain right now. And he does have Savkin not too far back behind him. The little pocket's starting to form. Looks like Louis had an accident. He's going backwards. There's Peck down P16. Louis at the rear of the pack now, and P17. Struggling a little bit. But we're getting battles up the front that we want to get a little bit back into at the moment. It's getting spicy up here between 13 Bot, Brisen, and Gear.
Ooh, a three-way battle. 2 drivers attacking and 1 driver defending.
Oh, let's see who is going to have it before they get to the carousel for the first time. Miku is closing up on Sopanen out front. He has made the move as well. Is Sopanen. Sopanen having a mistake before we get to the carousel then. A bit of a lock up on the inside front from Brisen. One going high, one going low. So Miku takes the lead, 1.4 seconds to 419. It's 13 Bot, Brisen, and Sopanen all battling away there for the last of the podium spots.
McNugget has got P9. Oh, he's gone up to P8 now.
Oh, looks like
Rico's had a bit of a moment.
Yeah, looks like Rico has had a mistake, you're right. That drops him down to P11. 2 seconds off the back of Mav. Mav catching the back of Nestor quite well, actually. Let's have a little blitz down the pack at this one. As Rico's making a mistake again by the sounds of things. Sopanen and Brisen battling away. Can Mav get past Nestor? Definitely got some pace in that car right now, is Mav.
Just the question is, when will he go for the move?
It's not the easiest part of the track to overtake, definitely. He's still got a long way in this hour-long race, 54 minutes. You want to play it safe. It's not everything to go for on lap 1 as we see Nestor make a mistake there coming out of YouTube corner. And into the gravel he goes. Mav takes P9. He has 4.5 seconds off the back of McNugget though. As Savkin takes 10th. Nestor dropping down the order after that mistake. And looks like Fiala's grabbed a few places as well. 13 bot chasing all the way back to the rear end of 419 now. Under a bit of pressure there, P2. Miku starting to stretch his legs now, 1.1 up.
Oh, that definitely gained him some time.
Definitely, that was a good run off the Kleines carousel there by 13 bot, all over the back of 419 now.
Yeah, these two definitely going to be battling. Who's going to come out on top though? Who's going to come in P2? It's only lap 1 and they're going down the main straight. Who can get it? Is 13 bot in P2 for now. 419 using the slipstream. He's going to re-overtake 419. Can he go for the move? He's going to go for it. To the outside, 1 to the inside. Does 419 get the move? He does get it back up into P2. And now 13 bot is going to retry to do the move once again. Can he go for the move? It's going to be a close one. He goes for the move and he gets it once again. Up into P2 to reclaim his spot in P2.
Good little run there into Tiergarten now. Miku then still only 1.2 seconds ahead, but it is a great battle between 13 bot and 419 at the moment. It's open and dropping back 3.7 seconds behind this pair of battles. The battlers, Event and Gear, and Brisen still fighting away back there as well. So it's kicking off all around really. I'm having a bit of a no man's lad, as is Nugget at the moment, P8 and 9, kind of adrift of anyone else here, as they are on the second lap of what could be 9 laps round the Nordschleife here. Miku holding that 1.1 second gap to 13 bot right now, with 419 still all over the back of him. So Miku is not gonna have it easy, I don't think.
Yeah,
And this could
there's
be
definitely some pressure might be on him in a few laps or soon maybe.
Yeah, 13 bot definitely showing some pace already. Gear at the moment being chased by Mikkel, and Nugget is not too far off the back of this one, but he's also all over the back of Brisen. And this is the battle for P5 right now. As they slowly, well I say slowly, quickly make their way up towards Flugplatz. He goes down the inside, bit of a ride move here. Are they going to go side by side? I think Brisen backs off a little bit. But what a move there by Gear as he goes wide and into the gravel and into the wall. Ah, Gear just outbreaking himself there. Bit on the grass really more than anything else. And that will see him drop down into the clutches of McNugget going into the foxhole.
A bit unfortunate for him.
And the speed that McNugget's going to be travelling down here, he's certainly going to get him before they get to the top. Oh, he's going to be side by side here for the two of them. Into the left-hander, who's got it? It is McNugget who makes it past and up into P7. And Gear will not be happy about that.
Fantastic move from him.
Was indeed. As Mav is getting hunted down by Rico and Savkin at the moment. It looks like Savkin had a little bit of a bad run out there, he did. And yeah, Rico all over the back of Mav now. He's going to make the move for P9. Has Mav got any defense down this double left-hander? Holds him out, very fair, left some room. Oh, around the outside goes Rico. And that is P9. Mav down to P10 and Savkin all over the back of him still. Stay on with Mav.
You kind of just really showed you for like different lines to give you more speed or give you less speed in a sense, because if you go to the inside of the corner you kind of lose that speed and kind of forced to defend. Or
well, yeah, there's obviously an optimal racing line which these guys will be trying to search for and get. The faster guys will more than likely already know it in these cars. Racing line obviously changes kind of depending on what car you drive. Well, the line stays the same. It's just all about braking points, really, and where you accelerate. Where you can find the grip on the track when you're accelerating. You don't want to obviously brake too much, you don't want to brake too late. You want to keep the car stable as much as you can through the lines. But yeah, if you keep to the optimal line, which is mostly kind of keeping to the inside and then running the car wide on the out, like what Mav's doing there, it's the more optimal one for speed.
Yeah.
We see Gear still battling with McNugget here. Gaps to the front have kind of opened up a bit. Miku putting his foot down, a 6:54.4. Well, 6:54.5 really. 1.7 now ahead of 13 bot. So doing his thing. We do have
the battle for P5 as well.
Yeah, it's the battle for P. No, it's the battle for P7 actually. Battle for P5 a little further up. You're on about this one, the Brizan and Mikhail battle.
Yeah, the two drivers giving it the finest.
Ooh, up the inside. Is he going to have the grip though? Looks like Mikhail was lucky there coming through the carousel, but Brizan's going to have the inside line coming up here, but he has to back off a little bit. You see McNugget's not too far back in the distance here. The field is starting to split up just a bit. There are a few pockets that I've said are keeping together, so they'll be towing each other around. This is, so far, looking pretty steady from most of these top drivers. We've still got 48 minutes to go though. And as I said, there's going to be pit stops involved as well on this one.
Sopin might be able to get 419 maybe. It's only 0.3 behind.
Oh, press the wrong button again. Apologise. I keep doing that. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go on board the 419 with opening all over the back end down, you're right, all over the gearbox.
For the podium spot. Ooh, go on. 419.
Brave one right there.
Where's that Sopanen defending?
Oh, into the wall goes Sopanen, back across the track. Oh. It's opening straight back on though. And he will be hunting. Oh, another mistake there from Sopanen. Back on track again. He's pushing a bit too hard. Here comes Mikhail and Brizan. And they're going to join this party. So 419 gets away from that one. We'll go with Sopanen right now. And he is under all sorts of pressure from Mikhail. Brizan's right there. So he drops down another position. Was battling for P3, now down in P5. But now we're down the dot in Lahore. And it is going to be a long mile stretch here. Lots of slipstreaming. I'm going to see many cars going many wides. So they all try to cover each other in. Well, get into each other's cover.
Yeah, the slipstream is going to work out. Sopanen going to the outside or the inside?
Looks like he may have the outside line. Whoa. Bit of a lag bump there, but they are side by side.
And Mikhail gets the move done up into
Oh,
P4.
Miku with a 650, 666. Wow. Absolutely flying. 4.3 seconds out in the lead now. This is Miku's race to lose.
A dominant drive so far from him.
Got some epic battles in the midfield here though.
Sopanen's going to be defending maybe. Yeah, maybe from the drive behind. Or if he thinks he's faster, he might just let him past.
That's the thing. You've got McNuggets on got good pace on him at the moment. He's starting to catch the back of Brizan at some pace, and I can feel once he gets past Brizan, he's not going to be far behind. Well, far and getting behind the likes of Sopanen here. So one to watch, McNugget for sure. There we go.
He's going for it. Let's go for the inside.
He has indeed.
Great move from him.
Stick with Nugget here.
He's going to be defending now for his P6.
Side by side between Sopen and Brisen again. Mikael, sorry. This is some great battling here in the midfield. Mikael and Sopen though, they are side by side. Coming through Foxhole, it is Sopen who's just got his nose in front.
So there's 2 battles happening at the moment.
Mav is all over the back of Savkin at the moment. We'll have to keep a little eye on this one. Let's see, can Mav keep distance? Can he get him down here? It's just biding his time. Everybody on the hards, so probably all going to be pitting about the same time. I can imagine everyone's just got full tanks of fuel. So the cars will be getting lighter and faster as they're going, but the tyres will be obviously getting more and more worn in. So
Slowly getting shredded.
well, we've got to be looking after them, that's for sure. We definitely don't want to be doing multiple pit stops around here. So they'll be wanting to, as much as they'll be wanting to putting the foot down and getting all the way through to the race as fast as they can, they'll have to be looking after those tyres at the same time, especially when they're carrying such heavy loads of fuel. Because it'll be easy to wear them out. Oh, looks like there's a mistake from Savkin there coming out of that hairpin. And Mav takes P10. And yeah, Tommaso's also taken 8.8 seconds. Mav is off the back of Rico, and Tommaso, he should be able to catch up a little bit. A bit of a no man's land at the moment. 24 seconds off the back of Savkin, but still running strong, and he is currently P12.
Yeah, there's definitely some clean air, might be a good way to focus and start to lock in.
Oh, so Nestor, unfortunately, his retirement was due to getting a bit of a spun, and then he got stuck, which sent him directly to pits, which gave him a DNF, unfortunately. That's a shame, Nestor. He had a very good position to start from there. Just to settle things. Has its moments at times, but we'll concentrate on the battle on the track at the moment. It is this one. It is Gear with Brisen all the way over the back of him at the moment. McNugget is in pursuit of Mikael. Mikael kind of dropped off the back of Sopen at the moment, and Sopen is backed off of 419, who's now 12 seconds off the back of 13 bot.
Yeah, these two definitely doing some clean racing and definitely trying to gain time to the leaders, hopefully.
Well, Miku at the moment has it in control. We can say that much. But anything can change around here. As I said, one accident and it can be a lot of trouble. These guys will be wanting to go fast, but they'll be playing it safe. And, yeah, Nestor, I totally get what you mean when it comes to the bad luck. I feel I get it most of the time, but I think Sean got it in the last race. This time round, instead of me. So there are some closer battles on the field, and it does look like... Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button. Apologies, that is my back to pits button. So I'm definitely in the pits, that's for sure. Wow, let's have a little look at Miku for a little bit. We've not seen him for a while.
Outcome race leader.
3.8 seconds ahead of 13 bots, so 13 bots still there. Down the dot on the hurt at the moment. Mikael and Sopanen are battling a little bit further down. And it's Mikkel that's taken fourth place from Sopenen, and he's going to start hunting down 419. So that battle's still raging on at the moment. You can see still further down the line, there are guys within close proximity to each other, so it's still quite a close little field. We've still
kind
got,
of like in their own slipstream range, or without slipstream.
I'd say within, you'll be picking up, 13 bot with the fastest lap time there. Wow. Fractionally quicker than Miku's. In terms of slipstream, yeah, as long as I think you're about, 1.5 seconds, 2 seconds behind someone, you will be picking up slipstream. You will be picking up some sort of speed. But as we see, Mikkel run a little bit wide there. Oh, that was Sopenen run wide. But yeah, you'll definitely be picking up slipstream from that distance. Just the closer you are, the more effective it's going to be. As Brisen's still battling with Gear for P7 at the moment. Mikkel is starting to close in on the back of 419 right now.
Is this lap 3 out of 9?
Well,
Or
we're estimating it's going to be 9 laps in this race. Still 40 minutes to go, so it is looking that way. This is the 3rd lap indeed. Oh.
Or 0.7 between P8 and P7. Give me some time to gain.
It's a good one, and Rico is joining in on this battle as well from P9. Mav now 25 seconds off the back of this pack. So we'll go on board with Brisen here, going down the Vauxhall, so we just get an idea of the speed and the compression that these cars go under. Certainly not designed for going round here.
Lots of pressure's being put on him as well.
Rico is all over the back of Brisen right now. And he has the fastest lap time of a 6:48.8, so he is on fire.
He's wanting to get past, hopefully. Or on the outside. Oh, he gets the move. Oh, nice and smoothly into the corner. A brilliant send from that close back.
It was. Brisen slowly going backwards. 7-minute lap time last time, and these guys are lapping, the 50s and then the 40s for Rico. Stick with Rico.
Down his prey or his predator.
As Rico is hunting down Gear, indeed. That gap coming down real quick. So is the gap between Mikkel and 419. The battle for P3 as well. That's coming down. So Mikkel catching, but 419 just drifting off the back of 13 bot, who is sticking with Miku. 4.5 seconds. That gap still remains between the top two. But we are looking at Rico. He's going to line up Gear, I think, just before he gets to the corner. And it's going to slipstream him here down the straight. And you can see McNuggets ahead as well. So, yeah, I can think Rico, if he can just keep it together, he's going to have a real good one. As, it looks like 419 as, yeah, he's been passed by Mikkel. So Mikkel makes P3. Here we go from Rico down the inside, and that's an easy pass there, an easy pass.
As you can see how far behind P9 is, 3.8 from B2.
Yeah, Brisen has backed off quite a bit. I think he had a couple of mistakes there. But Rico at the moment flying as he goes to hunt down McNugget, who is kind of slowly catching the back of Sopanen as well. But can Mikkel start catching the back of 13 bot, who has dropped ever so slightly off the back of Miku now? The gap 5.3 seconds up to the lead. It's gears all over the back of Rico again. So it's not going to be over for them. Rico a little bit squirrely. But he is slowly catching McNugget at the moment. Gap now down to 1.7, 1.6. It's ever so slow. It's just coming down all the time. 1.4 seconds. Rico is flying right now. 1.3, 1.2. It's almost inevitable at this point. Gear's trying his best to stick with him. It sounds like Mikkel's had a mistake. He's dropped down. Oh, Rico pushing as well. Yeah, Mikkel's made a mistake. He's dropped down to P5, so he's just ahead of this battle, and not by much at all. So Sopanen inherits P4 and is 1.3 seconds behind 492, who takes P3 back. So yeah, something's all kicked off at the front. But I'm going to stick with Rico at the moment. He's closing that gap seriously. 1 second it is between him and McNugget. Gear dropping back to 2.5 seconds.
Maverick has been put under pressure. 0.6 gap.
It does look like. Yeah, let's see if we can get a catch up with Mr. Mev. He does have Savkin all over his tail at the moment. Savkin looks very fast through there. Is Mav going to mount a defense at all? Aye, let's... Whoa. Onto the grass, but yep, Savkin gets through. But
he just flies by so quick and so easily.
This could be smart for Mav. If he can stick to the tail of Sav, like stick within about a second of him, which I'm sure he can do here in the last few corners, he will have the perfect slipstream down the Dutton Lahore. And he should be able to gap Savkin quite nicely. We'll to see how close he is now. Savkin is at that 1 second range. Let's see how quick Mav can close in on him if he can at all. And that's Miku setting the fastest lap of a 6:48.8 as well. 6:49 from 13 bots. The times are coming down. Rico did get past McNugget.
Oh, now Rico's got for the fastest lap for 6 minute 48.4.
Rico is on fire right now, I believe.
He's definitely on a mission.
Let's see if we can get to Rico right now, who is now only 2 seconds behind Mikkel, who is right behind Sopanen. Let's have a little look at this battle. Miku and Sopanen, because I have a feeling Rico is going to be all over the back of this one real soon, and so is McNugget. And this 4:19, so this battle for P3 is not over, not by a long shot. We're almost at the halfway point in this race as well. So I wonder if some guys will be pitting at the moment. Peck has pitted. He's in for his 3rd set of tyres.
Rounding outside, a brilliant leave there from him. Whilst, yeah, Sopanen just stick to the inside and couldn't really. He tried defending, but it wasn't probably a good. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, a little bit of lock up there from Sopanen. He's pushing. I did say he's a bit of a dark horse. He just has his mixed results, but when he gets a good rhythm going and he's really enjoying the car and track, he is absolutely flying. And he's definitely proven that one tonight. Battling then for P4 with Mikkel. Oh, flying indeed. Extremely impressive to watch. All the time they are catching up to the back of 4:19 yet again, but this trail is getting very long. There you have 4:19, Mikkel, Sopanen, Rico and McNugget all in one shot. Sounds like
these riders are all going to gain lots of time behind the driver in front.
Looks like it. It might not be so handy here in this section. It's a bit twisty for passing, and you know, you'll get a lot of understeer when you're travelling in the dirty air. Is Sopanen having a look at Mikhail? Want to stay off those curbs though. These guys are absolutely flying. It's unbelievable to watch. Oh, down the inside goes Sopanen. It turns into the outside. Does he keep it? No, it's Mikhail. Drops down to 5th. What a move there by Sopanen. Rico all over the back. Oh, Mikhail under a lot of pressure right now.
When down the main straight, these drivers would be gaining him a lot of time.
Well, they're catching up on the back of 419, and we're about to get along straight here, the long kind of back straight. These guys are. The slipstream's going to be absolutely king round here as we're looking at Rico diving down the inside of Mikhail. Is he going to hold it? The bit of contact, and I think Rico's gone round. Rico has gone round. Was that a mistake by Sopanen as well? It was. So Mikhail actually inherits P4 again. Sopanen down to 5th. Rico dropping down to 6th. A little bit of contact there with Mikhail going round the corner. McNugget is now jumped up to P6. So it's drama and battle still going on here. Is that what's happened up front? Has Miku made a mistake? It looks like Miku's made a mistake. He has. 13 bot has inherited the lead from Miku.
5.3 gap. Can Miku regain the P1 from that far back, or?
He's still got plenty of time. Just under half an hour to go in this race. So we're just over the halfway point. As Fiala is now on the outlap from pitting, 4 laps on the hards, so the pit stops are coming. So Miku's obviously had a mistake somewhere, and that has cost him dearly. This is the battle for P3 though. Look how close it's getting. 419's being hunted. A lot of these guys will be looking to pit right now. We have had a retirement from Tommaso, unfortunately. So Nestor, Matteo, and Tommaso. Louis as well, also retiring from the race. McNugget and Riku battling hard, and it looks like it's Riku that's came worse off, unfortunately. We're going to stick with this battle for P3 as Mikhail is looking to try and get past 419. Sopanen all over the back as well. This is what we call a battle. Oh, there's 419. Runs a little wide there. Ah, the tyre's starting to hurt. Is the driver starting to tire? Lots of tires. Let's see what is going on.
Definitely a battle to watch.
Yeah, 419 definitely holding the fort down though. Good job. Whoa. That sounded like soap and then going wide. You want to be careful around here, lads. Mikhail really all over the back end of 419 now. Filling up the mirrors. He's trying to put him off any way he can. Not quite working. You maybe want to stay behind here as we come into the dot on the her. As I keep saying, use the slipstream. Keep close, but use the slipstream. And look at Sopanen for talking about keeping close. He is all over the back of Mikhail again. And that battle between Miku and 13 bots coming down.
Some drivers might be trying to get in their heads, maybe.
Definitely. Here comes the slipstream. Look at that. 419 staying right out of the way of the slipstream as best he can. And Mikhail and Sopanen are kind of dragging each other along, but here comes the side draft. So it's Mikhail who's had the better run there. Into the dot on the her. Oh, I might want to have to quickly jump ahead because... Oh, pitting. Leaders are pitting.
Ooh.
So it's 13 bot leads Mikhail. 13 bot leads Miku into the pits. Mikhail, 419, and Sopanen all battling for that P3 position. McNugget not too far off the back. Everyone diving into the pits now. This is it. It is stop time.
419 re-overtaken in the pit lane. 419 and P2 for now.
13 bot is going out on the mediums for the next 25 minutes.
Ooh.
Miku is taking the hards. As we see Mav and Sev. Mav and Sev, P9 and 10. So we're going to go try and catch up with our leaders. If we will such allow us.
Do you think the mediums can make it towards the end, or?
I just hope so. 13 bot with a flying pit stop. 13 seconds the gap now to Miku.
Ooh.
So that was an extraordinarily quick pit stop.
Was his pit lane towards the end?
I don't know. We'll have to see if he took fuel. He must have taken fuel if he's going to make it to the end of this race.
Yeah. Otherwise, it would be in next lap.
Mav is taking a set of medium compound. He's taking a set of medium compound tires. So that's not going to be too good for Miku. 13 bot on the mediums, 13 seconds ahead after an outstanding pit stop. Our previous race leader now P3.
There's a bit of a look up there from Soaping in.
Mikkel down in P10. What's happened to Mikkel?
Has he not pitted yet? Oh no, he
Was he stuck in the pits? It looks like
Might
Mikkel
be.
was stuck in the pits, yeah. He's dropped way down the order. He's now behind Mav.
As far as I say, he's still on the hards, his first tyre, and hasn't changed tyres or anything, so...
McNugget's also down somehow all the way. What's going on here? Has the pit stops just done some silly things?
Rico
It
getting
has.
a new fastest as well, 6 minute 48.4.
So Rico on a charge right now. Something's been going on. It looks like we've lost McNugget as well. Everyone on their outlap right now. Yeah, we're down to 11 on track.
With 22 minutes to go as well.
Indeed. It's all been mixed and matched. Oh, McNugget is still going. He's just way down the order for some strange reason. Mav and Gear are going to be battling on track any second now. Mav 28 seconds off the back of Brisen that would be for P6. This is the P7 battle between Gear and Mav. And Mav on the mediums, Gear on the hards. So Mav should be able to switch his tyres on a bit quicker. It's whether or not you can make them last. And Rico is all over the back of... I was about to say 419.
Oh, and he does get the move.
He got the move done pretty early by the looks of things.
Yeah.
Field.
1.1, yeah.
So the field very much spread out after those pit stops. So definitely not everybody having a good stop for sure. Winner out of everybody looks like it was 13 bot. With an outstanding pit stop indeed. Rico though.
PA is right behind Maverick.
Oh dears, Maverick being chased again. It looks like it.
0.5.
Gear is all over the back of Mav indeed, and he'll have the slipstream here. And Mav will be wanting to hold on to that P7. He's got 20 minutes to do it. Gear is all over the back of him. Can he hold on? That's the question.
And if so, can Maverick defend 4P7? Ooh,
for a
he
move.
tries to defend.
It's a good defense. Not really going to get round there. Are they going to get him? Is he going to get him at the carousel though? Looking for a move down the inside. No, it's not going to happen. And out of all this, Sapkin is starting to catch up. Mav running wide, having to go up the top. And that gives Gear all the grip. He's going to push at him some more. Oh, this move looks almost inevitable now. Mav is hanging on to P7. Oh, saying that, he goes wide off and into the barrier. And Mav now down to P8 there. So, what do we count that as a curse? Or no curse?
I don't know. It's kind of like a bit of both.
I technically was on Gear, so it wasn't a curse.
Yeah.
McNugget there in P13. I'm not entirely sure what's happened to McNugget, but he has a whole lap down by the looks of things. Weirdly.
Has P12 done a free supper? Ooh.
Oh. Fiala in the wall. Yep, he is indeed. This is Michael. Still going round. In P12. This is his third set of tyres indeed.
Does P5 gets up into P5, overtaking 419?
419 dropping down the order a little bit then. Not really any other close battles on track at the moment, so we will find our leader, Bot, as he starts another lap. And those mediums working quite well. Keeping a nice steady gap out to Miku. Miku though 19 seconds back. Has Miku made a mistake? It looks like he has. I pressed the wrong button again. What has happened to Miku? So he's had a mistake and now he's behind Sopanen, so not something's happened to Miku.
Could it be cold tyres or?
It might be, or he's just made a rare mistake there. It's dropped him down to P3. So it's opening up to P2.
Yeah, can he hold on to P2? It's opening is the question. He's 1.5 behind. There's a chance that Miku could get it back, maybe?
There's a high chance he definitely can. Plenty of time left on the clock, 17 minutes left to go. I'm going to go a bit further down the order because Mav is pressing at the back of Gear again. No, Sapkin is lurking in the background, so he's going to have to be careful.
Two-way battle at the moment. Oh no!
That was definitely on us, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Mav. I've cursed you on that one again. So, Mav, not having a good luck.
Miki 0.6 behind. 0.4 now. Ooh.
Let's get back up to what's going up here. Yeah, it's Miku is all over the back. It's open indeed.
He's surely got. It looked like he was going to send it, but he would rather keep it safe. And now is he going to go for the send around the outside? He is going to try it, but it doesn't work out in his favour. Is it going to be the next corner or the next few corners? Has he got enough speed, momentum into these corners? 0.2 at the moment. He's just way behind at the moment for now, which is 0.5 now, so yeah, not too bad from Miku. I don't blame him for keeping it safe around the Nords. 0.3 now.
Yeah, he's definitely keeping that gap nice and low, but he knows there's going to be places where he can overtake, where it's going to be more beneficial for him, and it's going to be down here once we get round this long right-hander. It will be all guns blazing for Miku. Because it will be the back straight, and I'm sure he's going to absolutely go for it on here.
As surely he's got the speed to go for it around here maybe? 0.4, yeah, surely. If he gains some momentum.
Definitely close enough to make a move now is Miku. He wants that P2 back. Mikhail drops right back now again.
And hoping him get it back, maybe this corner or next corner. He is gonna try to go for the move. He is going alongside, and he gets the send done, buffing Miku gets the swish back.
Nice
a
move.
great swish back.
But, oh, it's going to be taken up to the carousel. Yep, Sopanen does back off. Miku going high. Likes that high line.
Yeah,
Look at him,
both
he's
going
almost
for the high line.
30 seconds off the back of 13 bot now.
Ooh. It does really show you how much battling can lose you time.
Oh yeah.
Like
Plenty.
one slight battle, maybe one lap or half a lap, could lose you maybe 5 or 6 attempts, depending on how much you try and battle.
I tell you what, 13 bot is absolutely flying at the moment. We're running out of time though. 13 minutes on the clock. Miku battling hard to keep this second place. Championship rival though. Mikhail not doing so well. I think he's had some issues in the pit lane. Sees him down at P10. Maverick holding steady, P8. He's got a good gap between him and Gier, and Savkin behind as well. So he'll be quite happy where he is. Something's happened to McNugget as well, which sees him all the way back down in P13. He was running high for most of the race. Rico. He's now 8.4 seconds behind this battle. He saw himself have a very good run indeed through the first half of the race. He was at the back, had a few accidents, but he's done himself well to get back into P4. Now Brisen, and Brisen's had a good steady one. P5 pretty much throughout the entire race. 419, however, was riding in P3 for a long time. Now sees himself down into P6 as Miku makes the mistake. Almost taking Sopanen with him. Almost disaster there. And that's
Good recovery though.
yeah, that's going to bring Rico right back into the picture. There he is. Quite literally. So, yeah, Miku making a rare mistake again. He's starting to get tired, I think. Unforgiving
2.1
mistakes.
gap. I don't think that's in slipstream. Or would it?
I think he's just outside the slipstream gap, yeah. And the thing is, Sopanen will have the momentum there. 11.5 minutes to go. A little bit of drama up the front. This is the battle for P2. 13 bot, miles ahead now. 33 seconds ahead of this battle. Let's see if we can get a little on board with 13 bot right now. Oh,
As we go on board with him, he has a bit of slight of oversteer.
a bit of a wiggle there from 13 bot. That keeps it held. It's had a really solid race, to be honest. Was off the back of Miku for a good little bit, then switched on to the mediums and hasn't really looked back at all. Has kept them going. Still got 10.5 minutes to go, just over. So, still got to make those tyres last. With a 33-second gap to this battle going on now, you think it's pretty much level pegging as the both of them come together. Miku and Sopanen, that was a big one. Oh, there goes Rico round the outside. He's pinballing it. It's oh no! Oh dear! Huge accident between Sopanen, Rico, and Miku there.
There's definitely going to be a few incidents today.
Oh, there'll be some unhappy chappies for sure. That looked like a big one. It definitely was a big one. What am I saying? Hello, Jake. Welcome to the stream. You've caught this one at a good time. Sopanen and Rico battling for P2. Miku getting sent to the Shadow Realm now, 7.3 seconds behind this battle in P4. It's all been kicking off here at the Nordschleife. And what would you say, an aggressive move?
Around the outside, or to the inside maybe? Oh, he's gonna go for the send.
Oh,
Yes,
off! Into the gravel goes Rico. Sopanen does the gentlemanly thing though and waits for him. This is going to bring Miku back into play. So in the last 9.5 minutes, it's all going to kick off again here. There's Miku. It's not over.
Some great sportsmanship from these drivers.
Yeah, very good sportsmanship there from Sopanen to let Rico go. He just knew he'd outbraked himself. That is some angry sounding driving from Miku behind. That is somebody on a mission to get his place back.
Yeah, as he's done most of the work from where he started, and he was comfortably leading for a few laps, and then for that to have been taken away or something, that just very unfortunate from him.
Yeah. I've known Riku for a few weeks now, if not a couple of months, and for some weird reason when he gets angry he drives like a god, and I think he is driving angry right now. That gap is coming down to Sopanen, and yeah, he'll be wanting that place back. Rico though pulling away. Oh, big lock up there from Sopanen. Riku closing the gap down to like a second. It is down to a second and 0.9. The gap out to Rico ahead is 3 seconds.
So would you say like Miki's like a Kenzo in Le Mans
when he gets mad he drives well? Yes. Absolutely, and that's what he's doing right now, putting the pressure all on Sopanen. Rico though pulling out another second. So he's off in the distance at the moment, 3.6 with time running out, 7.5 minutes.
So there will be one more lap to go.
Absolutely will be one more lap to go indeed.
The gap has gone down to 30 to the leader. It was 33 or
35 originally, so Rico has started to gap in. Yeah, 30 seconds is a lot to peg in though. So we're just going to have to see how this pans out. Major battle here though is this one, P3, and it is Miku all over the back of Sopanen. All around the outside of Sopanen. Is he going to outbrake him here? Does he want to take the lead at the carousel? They're getting argy-bargy indeed there. Oh wow.
I felt like Miku was trying to find the switchback line, but he kind of just got a bit defended by Sopanen a bit too much.
It was good, fair driving that. It was close contact. Both of them had a lot of they had respect to give each other space. It narrowed down quite harshly this track. You know, it goes wide to narrow very quickly. And these guys have been doing all right tonight. This is a great battle for P3 though. Battle gap now to Rico out front, 5 seconds. So he has definitely got some pace on him with some fresh air out in front. And he'll be trying his best to close in on 13 bot, but I think 13 has got away with it this one. Legs have been stretched and we're running out of time right now. But as you said, there will be one more lap after this one, and then that will be that.
Sopanen going a bit wide maybe? Off the like curb?
Look like it. I wonder if the pressure of Miku is just starting to get a little bit too much to Sopanen. He has been battling pretty much all this race. He must be getting tired. He's just hanging there. There's only 5 minutes to go. 5.5. Well, by the time they get round here, it's probably about another 9 minutes of driving, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a mistake from Rico. And the battle for P2 now gets hot. As we see Sopanen and Miku get through on Rico. So, battle for P2 back on.
Three
This is-
drivers battling.
Oh no, it's opening going wide. Is he going to cut across? Oh, he holds it somehow. And Miku inherits P2. Oh, this is a race that just keeps on giving. Rico up to P3. Podium position for him. Sopernin dropping down to P4. Prison's 11 seconds off the back of this battle, with a battle with 419 with 2 seconds behind him. But down the bottom you hear, here we go. Sopernin is a little bit further back, but it's Miku and why are we going back on board? We don't want that one. We want Miku. Miku and Rico came together on the last lap. So Miku dropped from P2 back down to P5, P4, sorry, and has driven his way back straight to P2 again. Side by side still. Not an inch given. Oh, and it is Rico that just pips Miku through. We're going to go jump on the last lap here. One more lap. This is all or nothing. Oh. That'll be Miku suffering a little bit. We're going to go down the order just a tad because Mav is under attack from Sav. And you'll definitely not want me to focus on this one, but here he is. He is battling for P8 right now.
Does hold the inside line. It is gonna work out for him. And he does get the move for now. Southern behind. It's also quite beside
Oh,
actually.
it's going to be tight in the Tiergarten. I think Savkin's got it though. Map does back off a little bit early. That will be Savkin through to P8. Work to do for Mav. But it will not be a bad result for him at all. A P9, sorry, yep. He's 20 seconds ahead of Mikhail though. So he should have it sorted. But now we'll see if Savkin can get away from him. Battles up front haven't really changed all that much. Miku is 1.6 behind Sopernin after his accident at the start of the lap. Rico is disappearing. 13 bots had to pit.
Free stopper?
It was a 3, it's a 2-stopper. So with 1 lap to go, there's a 15-second gap. We missed that. 13 bot in the pits for a double stop.
Did you think 13 bots gone for fuel this time?
Might have been just for fuel, maybe. If it was, very smart idea to have 2 shorter pit stops, to be honest.
As Mikio is also coming out of the pit lane. Who's out of... Yeah, on lap 9.
Yep, Mikhail on his outlap. Rico
So
is
that's me.
closing the gap though. 13.4. It's not going to be enough, I don't think, unless 13 bot makes a mistake. Miku is keeping it to Sopernin though, so the battle for P3 is definitely not over. Rico though has pulled the gap on Sopernin, 4.3 seconds. Savkin is 1.5 seconds behind Maverick, so Maverick had taken the place back. So that battle for P8 definitely not over either.
As drivers would be pushing their limits towards the end, hopefully. This is their final last lap. Anything could go wrong, or could go good for them.
Well, this will be it. The cars are at their lightest at the moment. No fuel on board. Next to no fuel on board anyway, but the tyres might be a little bit on the sore side. So as much as they want to push, they'll also want to not push it too much. But it is Miku all over the back of Sopernin yet again. 0.4 of a second, looking to take that podium place back. Is he going to make him round the outside? Touching again. Lock up from Sopanen. Is he Miku going to get the switch back? It's going to be close. Into the carousel, side by side. Who's going to take the low road? Who's taking the high road? Low road from Sopanen. He's got a good drive, but then Miku gets the better exit. I'm going to go side by side yet again. Oh man, this race is giving me an ice cream headache, that's for sure. It's Sopanen that just leads Miku through here. So it's looking like your current... Oh, well, look at this. The lap's almost over, but Riku has pulled into within 11 seconds of 13 bot. So, unfortunately, it will not be enough.
And 419 is
But it might, we'll see. The battles could be to the end, really, between P1 and P2. We'll just have to see.
0.4 to P5.
Brisen and 419 having a good old scuffle, are they? They are indeed. Battle for P5 was never over.
Well, slightly out of the slipstream range, maybe.
I don't really want to be catching too much slipstream down here from the guy in front. It's dirty air you have to watch out with. So when you get the dirty, turbulent air of the car in front of you, it basically disturbs the aerodynamics in your car. You get less grip. So you really have to watch out for that more than anything when you're running close to somebody. Plus, it'll like overheat your brakes, you overheat your engine, etc. All the things you really don't want your car doing.
Yeah.
We are going to jump on board with our leader very shortly, because it is 13 bot who is 10 seconds ahead of Rico, who is going to come round. We're down into Tiergarten for the final time. And then will be crowned the Nurburgring champion for season 14. Final corner. And there we have it. It's 13 bot who takes the win on this one. An absolutely outstanding race. Then it'll be Riku to take P2. Oh, Miku and Sopanen battling right to the end. Whoa. And it is Miku who's... Oh no, Miku again. Sopanen takes P3. Miku will take P4. A very angry end to the race. President 419 battling to the end. So we didn't quite get the photo finish, but we certainly got some battles to the last corner. And it is Brisen to take P5 and P6 for 419. Next across the line will be Nugget, but Gear will take P7. Savkin looks like he'll take P8 with Mav in P9. Mikhail will take 10th. 11th for Fiala. And Peck will take 12th. Nugget, by the looks of things, will take P13 to round it all up. But what racing that was. Has to be said. Some racing indeed.
Definitely one of the top ones up there.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely indeed. And we have obviously still some cars to go around on the track. So obviously we still have Fiala making his way around. And we'll wait to see if we have anyone in the comms box. Once we are done, Fiala quite a little far back on this one. It's a little bit half around the track. Mikhail coming around to finish his race. So congratulations, Mikhail. Fiala and Peck. So it's really just Fiala and Peck making their way around the track right now. See if we can get anyone in for interviews while this is all ending. Is there anyone wanting to come into the comms box? What did you think of that race then, Leo? Action packed. There was some pretty darn close racing throughout that one.
Yeah, just it had all of the content you needed. Like, it could have been. I don't know. It was great. Like,
There was certainly plenty going on.
yeah, it couldn't be worse. But yeah.
It looks like we're about to get a riot in the pit box, so let's bring everybody in. This should be fun. This should definitely be a very fun commentary briefing this evening. And if there we go.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Let's moving everybody into the box. There we go.
Hello.
Everybody's here. Well, hello. Right, where are we? Who have we got? Well, that was an interesting race. That was pretty action-packed from start to finish. Wasn't expecting it to be so close, though. Yeah, that was pretty nuts. Can we start off with you, Checo, then? Go on, tell us about your race.
All I can say is that I'm sweating, man. I literally had one of the most action-packed race ever. I almost sat on my phone. It was incredible out there. One of the most hardest race, and of course the toughest race. Even though my room is very, very hot, I would say virtually the most hottest race of my life. But also, I really feel sorry for Miku as well. At some point, when I tapped him around. I can't really focus when it's really hot here. And, oh my god, there is no way to describe it. I mean, third place is not for me to celebrate, but of course, again, I am sweating like I'm so hot.
Oh,
I
man.
hope the person that was watching the whole stream really enjoyed it. Oh my god, that was way too hard.
Oh, I'm not surprised. That looked absolutely excellent. And that's who I'm going to move on to next is Miku. That was a hell of a run. P2, P3, P4, P5. You saw it all there. And what was a very, very spicy, action-packed end.
Yeah. If it weren't for my crew screwing up on me, though.
Oh? Do go into it.
Well, so basically I go into the pit, and for some reason I don't get the fuel, and I don't even get the tire.
Oh.
So I had to basically get out of there, reverse, set the fuel, and I didn't have time to swap tires, so I had to basically end the run with somewhat degraded heart.
Oh. Not so good then.
No.
So pit crews were basically on holiday for most days.
Yep, they've done a Ferrari.
Because I noticed...
I'm going to have a big word with them and probably eject them out to bloody give them a re-entry death.
I noticed Mikhail also looked like he had issues today with his pit crew.
Well, just remember, Marcel, if you want to say something, I say, just say, I eat pineapple on
God.
pizza. Okay, how many curses I've done? I'm sorry.
I think I'm going to have to give you like a booklet of a season, how many you can have per season.
Oh my God.
But yeah, a bit of an unlucky result at the end.
It was a good run for about half the run until I made that mistake just before the carousel. I just got on the power a bit too much. Spun the car, tried to save it, got caught on the curb. I tried to reverse, and yeah, couldn't do much there. And then second mistake, I absolutely bottle it going into the second to last corner. I got way too aggressive, bounced off the ground, and can't control the car at that point.
We may have cursed you once or twice.
No.
Yeah, we'll not talk about that. Apologies. But unfortunate for that. Still a good haul of points. I'll see you through at the next event. for sure. I think you're still top of the championship, no matter what happened
Yeah,
today.
but it's not
Really, in
helping.
that.
Yeah, it's not helping the gap though, because I will be out for 3 rounds, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, you kind of need every win you can get now. But are you out for the next 3?
Well, I know I'll be there for Watkins Glen and Imola, but Varunga might be a tough call.
Right.
I know I'll be out for Monaco and Red Bull Ring. But
You're
Varunga, I'm not too sure.
I mean, Monaco, you're only missing a parade. That's fine. Well, knowing you guys, it's anything but a parade. But aye, unlucky we'll get to you. Hopefully, better luck next week for sure. But we'll move on to the higher ups in the podium, and it was someone who wasn't really starting off very good at all. Had a few mistakes, but absolutely setting it flying at the end. It's Rico. How you doing?
Very well. Nice, good race, but too many mistakes, unfortunately. So yeah.
You had some good pace on you. You were catching 13 very quickly at the end there. Did you think you maybe had a chance?
No. Well, if I didn't make so many mistakes, then of course. But yeah.
So
It is
Nurburgring
what it
favourite.
is.
It is what it is. I mean, you had a very quiet start to the race, really. You weren't going anywhere, really. And then suddenly, in the second half of the race, you just came alive. You were flying.
Well, I was not doing anything in the first half of the race because I was crashing every lap. So yeah, the progress wasn't very visible.
Aye, well, you still came back. You still got a good result there. That's P2. You can't complain. And obviously, you've got some good pace, and you're looking to take that forward for the rest of the season.
Well, hopefully.
Hopefully, you're hoping to battle for this championship. Give Miku a run for his money.
Probably not. I will not be in most of the races.
That's unfortunate. Well, hopefully we can get you in for some really good ones because you performed really well, and it was great to see you on track tonight. So yeah, great result, and congratulations again.
Yep. Thank you.
You're welcome. And we'll move on to our race winner, 13 Bot. You looked like you had a lot of luck in the pit stops. You were very close behind Miku for most of the race to begin with. I'm assuming it's just the pit stops, and then we've seen you pit again at the end. Talk us through that.
I mean, is my mic working, guys?
Well, yeah, yep.
I mean, it was. I think it was pretty lucky. I think Marcel and Rico's were faster than me throughout the course of the race, but I think I was more consistent. I made a couple of mistakes, but very minor mistakes. Just kind of rubbing up against a couple of walls. But no, I mean, me and Maverick went on the mediums, which we quickly found out was a terrible choice. But unfortunately, fortunately, compared to Maverick, I had the gap of around about 40 seconds to be able to make another pit stop. So I was quite lucky to do that. I think it was just a consistent win. I was pretty happy to come back to Phoenix after a long time. Previous champion here, but yeah.
What a comeback.
Indeed, and what a
Of course,
comeback.
I have to flex a bit.
Exactly. Got it, Max.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
I should do
It's a
them.
bit of flexing.
Gotta love the flexing. So, looking forward to the rest of the season then. You're going to be taking part in those events?
Yeah, well, I'm hoping to win all 3 championships this season. The ones that I'm competing in. So hopefully I can compete in the TCR, the Tatuus, and then the F1. I'm a little bit down because I've been away for a fair amount of weeks, but you never know. If I win every single race, then should be able to win. So, but who knows? Who knows?
Who
I don't
knows?
have the pace at the moment, but it should be closer next weekend. Yeah.
Well, if that's just a shimmer of your pace, we're definitely going to be looking forward to some spectacular races coming up from you in the future.
Yep.
Excellent. Well, thanks very much to everyone that's been with us. That was an absolutely fantastically action-packed race, and we'll definitely be back tomorrow with the MX-5s, and we're back here at the Nordschleife. Not as quick, but definitely going to be full of action, so make sure you join us tomorrow evening. But from me and all the guys here that have made the racing absolutely amazing and possible, good night, and see you soon.
Good night.
See you soon.